Chunky. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Jay. Hi, Kara. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, it is the last. It is the last stream of 2025. At least most likely. Most likely. I do get back before New Year's from my holiday, but I'm not gonna assume that I'm gonna have the energy on New Year's Eve to stream. But I might surprise all of you, who knows? But I'm gonna call this one the last stream of 2025 because I will be going on vacation over the holidays to go be with my lovely family and perhaps see some snow. It's been snowing in New Jersey. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a concept. I could see some snow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've been working so hard on this model, the V-Bridger for this model. Hold on one second. You wish it snowed in London? It doesn't snow in London, guys. My stream deck was working and then it's not. Now it's not. Guys, I knew I forgot to do something. I was gonna put. Oh my god, both of my stream decks died. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hello? Hello, my stream deck app? Hello? Hello, I'm scared. Hello? What? Hello? Why did my stream deck die? My big stream deck, it shouldn't have died. Guys, I'm scared. Guys. This has never died. It's my other stream deck has never died before. What's going on? This is like plugged into the back of my computer. Well, this is cool. Oh, it just went to sleep. Okay, that really scared me. I hope you have a wonderful holiday visiting family. I hope so too. Thank you. I hope it snows here soon. Don't know how long it'll stick around, but it's predicted next week or so. Also, I'm shocked to hear that it doesn't snow in London, like, ever. What about Muppets: A Christmas Carol? I like how I said Muppets: A Christmas Carol, like regular Christmas Carol isn't a thing. The Muppet version is the one that matters. Stream Deck wanted a holiday too, apparently. That was the thing that I forgot to do, though. I forgot to put a USB hub on my throne. Guys, you want to go shopping for a USB hub? So like, if somebody wants to get me one present for Christmas, we can get BZ a USB hub. So I don't have to live like this anymore. So I don't have to live like this anymore. Alright. Let's find one with a lot of reviews. Okay, we'll find one with a lot of reviews and also many ports. Okay. I'm looking. We're shopping. I wish I could show you the screen, but I don't want to dox myself. I'm so scared to buy another USB hub. What if it also breaks? What if it also breaks, guys? Fuck it, it'll be better than the cheap thing that I have right now. I was like, I should do some research into it. But really, anything will be better than what I have right now. Because what I have right now is not good. It is not good. Okay. We're going to throne.com. I'm going to put something on there for Santa. Add a wish. Here we go. Apparently, I'm not... I have to do a payout version of this for this one to work because it's through Newegg. It's the only way I buy any tech stuff is through Newegg. Santa, please. And I'll make it crowdfunding in case Santa's elves want to pitch in. Okay. Santa, please help! Help me! My stream deck! Okay. Add to wishlist. There we go! Yippee! Okay, so if anybody wants to contribute to a Christmas present, it's on my throne now. It's on my throne. I have not added anything recently at all since my birthday, so you know, that might be there after Christmas. Who knows? But I did it. I did it, and it's there. Okay, now we need to work. We need to get things done. Yeah, it's Christmas, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's Christmas, and I don't have a gift for you. Oh, there's no cheek puff on this model, I forgot. On my own model. Oh, let's, oh wait, before I flip the eye. You know what? Let's just flip the eye rigging. We'll do... I want to do physics on the lips. And I don't have a gift for you. I have, like, my Christmas playlist is all together, guys. It's all together. Aye, on this Christmas night, yeah. I'm gonna... I have a very eclectic, Christmas taste in music. Which includes this song. Okay. Well, that's the upper lip. Hold on, let me just look at this by itself. There we go. I kind of want to bring the shape in a little bit more. And then take all this and do this. It's like almost definitely is going to be way too strong. But we'll just lower the sensitivity. Okay, bring this in, this down. Okay, you just take all of this and flip it. Hi, Gore! Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I finished pretty much the bulk of the V-Bridger stuff. I still have to go back and add V-Bridger forms to the eyes and the brows, but that stuff is like small potatoes compared to the mouth rigging, which is, oh, it's such a pain in the butt. When you're crazy like me and you like to add like you want every part of the face to sort of subtly move everything. But at the end of today, I'll at least feel like, damn, I accomplished a lot. Okay, so we got mouth jiggle. This as well. I'm actually gonna put this on this. Bring this in a bit more. Santa baby. There are so many blend shapes to do for the mouth. Yeah, in 3D, they usually do, like, even more, but if I'm being completely honest, I hate the, like, default sort of, like, V-Bridger setup. I feel like it's really complicated, but I haven't yet found a way to decomplicate it for myself, if that makes any sense. I don't even know what I need to do to untangle the wires, because sort of the tutorial that you follow that by the creator of V-Bridger is very complex. It does have pretty good results in the end. But it's just like, do I gotta? Can I use some blend shapes on some of this? It's the stuff that isn't blend shapes that's a problem, if that makes any sense. Okay, now I just need to do a little bit of cheek physics, and I would like to do that on... I think we can just do that. I'm gonna leave the nose out of it, but I'll use the eye. And this right here. I think I can push that a little bit more. Let's push that -50 there. Are using a visual definitions guide, assuming the V-Bridger ships are the AR kit ones. The V-Bridger shapes technically are the AR kit ones, but I have, like, is that what they call it? A visual definitions guide? Because for my entire fucking life, I've been trying to find a good guide on what the AR kit shapes are supposed to look like. And that's probably a good way to decomplicate it for myself. But I'm basically just following what is recommended in a YouTube video that the creator of V-Bridger put out there. Can drop what I use for my model in the Discord when I get back. That sounds so awesome, actually. That sounds so awesome. Even though it sounds awesome as a resource just to have, I don't know how much I'll actually use it. Because on my own personal rig, as much as I like to overcomplicate things for myself, what you have is an English cheat sheet with GIFs. Sick. That's so awesome and cool. As much as I like to overcomplicate things for myself, I pretty much just don't use V-Bridger in any of my personal models, and it's less to do with rigging it being annoying and more to do with, the program does not run very good. At least not on my computer. Oh wait, I flipped it. Hi, Oswald! I'm being spun. I'm being spun, and for what? What I do? What I do? Okay, this is where the magic happens. I'm not rigging any of the stuff for the tongue because if there's anything worse than V-Bridger, it's rigging the tongue. It's whoo but we should have everything else physics-wise good to go. I just need to set it up. Okay, let's add mouth, or we'll just call it lip jiggle. And then lips, import that. Oh, I have a thing for this. Lips, import that. It should be mouth open. I don't know if this lip parameter is gonna work super well for what I want. We'll mess with it. We'll see. Why is there a thing for a tail in here? This model doesn't have a tail. That's weird. I'll just have to delete those. Mouth physics. Mouth jiggle, upper and lower. Whoa. It's the most wonderful time. I'm gonna change this to my tune 1. There we go. I'm gonna flip this. Okay, and then I'm gonna reduce. Should I make this 2, 3, and 3? I'm having fun. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, I'm just making mouth sounds over here. There's like literally no way to test it otherwise. I think it's a little too much. We'll turn this down to like, we'll bring down the position physics on here, I think. Have it be like -5 and 5. Is that gonna... Okay, now let's give her eyes again. We can do that. So both of these, copy those. Okay. We flip mouth X2. Okay. And then this is... Wait, is this mouth X2 is on both of these? Hold on. Oh. Hold on a second here. Okay, is this still works? Wait a minute, I just noticed in the lyrics there, are they smorking it? They're smorking. Jimmy Buffett just said just another little puff more. Jimmy? Jimmy? Okay, that's still working. I have to make sure all this stuff is working because I accidentally set it up weirdly. Okay. All of that. We have this. I need to... It's already flipped. I just need to rename it. I have so much that I need to get done. I got a lot done in the last, like, couple of days. Oh, when did I head... Where did my head go? Oh! I forgot. That's so funny. I forgot that I set my... Nobody said anything? Nobody said anything about my head disappearing and coming back? It's because I recorded that on a weird key. What's a good key to put this on that's not gonna guys, I use all of my keys. Guys, I use so many keys. I guess that okay, that'll do. Okay. I put it on the divide key. I took it away for 2 seconds and your head was gone. It's cause I had it on an arrow key. I had the toggle on an arrow key, and I'd forgot that when I work, things move around, you know? Okay, we have an eyeball now. This needs to go... Oh, and the mouth physics. We need to change cheek L to cheek R. And we need to... And then we need to change the cheek puff L to cheek puff R. Guys, I made some really yummy cookies yesterday. I made some chocolate crinkle cookies. Oh, we only have eye physics on one eye. I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Okay. We'll just duplicate these. Eyelid R slash R. Iris R. Highlight R. I think it's so funny how badly Shirley Temple wants a hippopotamus for Christmas. Girl, that thing is gonna kill you. That thing is deadly. All of this is on the same parameter, but I guess it's just named slightly differently from what my model is named. Hippopotamuses. Highlight R. Iris R size. IR open. IR smile. And Iris R jiggle. Okay, what else is still here? Lash RT. This is random, but is it just me or does the Caldera Terrain Peak look like chocolate crinkle cookies? I think you might be right. I think you might be right. I was considering playing some Peak. I was like, I kind of want to play Peak. I'm like, I gotta get work done, but I wish I was playing Peak. I wish I was playing Peak right now. Get me a t-shirt that says that. I was thinking about what my, like, game of the year was. Like, I really enjoyed playing Hades 2. I'm trying to think of what else. What is going on with the eyeballs on this? Oh, I guess it's the iris size, maybe? That's weird. Everyone's trying to. What came out earlier this year? I don't remember. There was something else that I was thinking about that came out earlier this year, and I was like, yeah. That was a game I really liked. But the moment I was like, oh, Peak came out this year, I was like, oh, that's my game of the year. That's my game of the year by like a wide margin. What is happening with the eyes size? Is it the eye size or is it... What is going... Do you see that? Do you guys see that? Do I just not have that set up properly on the... Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I got it. It's the eyeball is in the wrong part of the hierarchy. I've got it. It's fine. It was being pushed around by the eyelid when it should not be. Oh, let me move this aside so you can see a bit better. Indie Dev Holiday Party you went to last night had a pica colada. Oh! I mean, I love a pina colada. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Okay, so we have the mouth physics. Now we need the cheek puff physics. We got lip jiggle. I probably should close out of this program and reopen it because it's probably eaten my RAM for lunch, for a late lunch. But let's just finish this first. Hello, I can't stay because I have to sleep early to take dog to get his 5G shot tomorrow. I'm so excited for you to be able to use your dog as a Wi-Fi hotspot. That makes me very happy for you. Okay. I don't have a preset saved for my cheek physics, even though I've been adding them to so many of my models. That's fine. We'll just add what feels appropriate. So we want, so we want it on mouth open, or do we want it on jaw open? Probably on jaw open. And then we want it on cheek puff. And, well, this is for the left one, so we'll put it on cheek puff L. And then we want it on, I think, mouth X. Will make sense. Mostly on cheek puff L. And then, like, 25 on jaw open. And, like, 15 on mouth X. That feels like the correct cocktail of stuff. Mouth physics, cheek L. Here, I'm gonna turn this off and then turn this up. Oh, yeah, okay, that's correct. That is correct. I love the style of this model. Wow, the more I, like, rig it, the more it's reminding me, and this is a very specific pull, the evil bug alien in, My Life as a Teenage Robot. Do we know who I'm talking about? Bug alien lady uh, teenage robot. My life is a teenage robot. She is making me think of her. And what a queen. Wow, this is a PNG too. I love finding random PNGs. This lady? Do we know her? Do we care her? I love this design. This is incredible. Name is Queen Vexus. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's give her some hair. Oh wait, no, let's duplicate this. Cheek R. I'm gonna change this for cheek puff R. Reverse mouth X. Change this to cheek R. All right, let's test this with a V-Bridger model, but actually, I'm gonna save. We're gonna close. We're gonna open it back up. Gosh, this is such a good Christmas song. Wham did, you know, kill it on this one. You gave it away this year to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special. All right, let's open up V-Bridger. V-Bridger moment. Let me go open up this file. Definitely one of the best Xmas songs. Yes, it's so iconic. I know that there's like a lot of people out there that have very strong opinions on Christmas music. And they like only enjoy the classics, you know. They're like this is something that people have very strong opinions about. I have very strong opinions about my Christmas music. I just happen to have absolutely bonkers tastes. So, that impacts sort of what I collect as Christmas music over time. Okay. I also need to mesh this so it like can sit on the head nicely. Oh, we're not connected right now? Okay. Before I connect, let's connect to V-Bridger. I'm connected through V-Bridger. I'm gonna steal an identity. I'm stealing an identity. And if you get a very far away sneak peek of this model that I rigged, that is not debuted yet and will not debut for some time. Don't tell anyone. I'm very small and far away. I gotta test my model. Okay, it's the only one where the V-Bridger parameters are set up nicely. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's so stinking cute. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What a wow. Wow. I'm testing the cheek puff. Tune models with V-Bridger look awesome, especially when they're rigged by somebody who's insane like me, who pushes so many of the forms in an insane amount. Just an absolutely insane amount. So what I need to do, look at that. Like I'm making a very exaggerated face right now. um Part of it is that I'm doing a shrug, mouth shrug right now, so I'm raising. I'm like really pulling up my lip like a horse. Okay, I might need to tone it down. That's such a cute face, though. Little Kermit face, little Kermit face. Let's, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm distracting myself. Okay, I need to adjust the teeth in the shrug. That's what I need to do. So this, and then the upper teeth. All of these. Put this in a parameter. Teeth, mouth, shrug. I don't like moving the teeth too much for mouth shrug, but you kind of gotta. Otherwise, it's just like, I mean, it's a 2D model, so I can do whatever I want. So expressive, you're a wizard. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still working on my spells, but you know. Oh, I included this. This is not supposed to go with. This needs to go with. So this, let's turn that off, and then do this. I think that someone should make a cover of this song. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. They should make a version of it where they sound like insanely horny instead of disgusted. Like to the tune of Santa Baby. Like a Martha May Whovier version of this, where she's like still singing about how nasty he is, but like you can tell like she's like really into it. Okay, I think that'll help. I think that'll help. Okay, what's this big smile that I'm doing? This is with the mouth pressed lip open. There's one thing I need. I don't care about the present. I need the chemistry. Doggy bird face? Doggy bird face, anybody? I think that's my favorite face. That's so stinking cute! I think it's specifically, it's a little too much, I think, on this in particular. This particular mouth shape. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit just to bring this down to a little less toothy. Just bring down this. Hmm. How can we get a wink? Remind me in like 2 seconds. And maybe just maybe I'll pull these teeth up just a little bit. And then this part of the jaw. I'm gonna just bring it up. For the mouth closed pose. Let's just test that out a little bit. Okay, I'll give you a wink. Okay, it doesn't really work. I wanted to try a thing with the inner teeth there. It's like an inverse clipping mask situation going on. But with the teeth, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just something I was like, it was an idea that I had. Okay. Wink. Can you wink with both eyes? Can you? Can you? Wink. Wink. That's better. That's a little bit less crazy. Uh, I'm sticking my tongue out like I don't have tongue X-rigged. Wink, wink. I don't know. I forgive my language, but she's so cunty. Yay! I'm very happy with this. I'll have to think of a good song to like lip sync to. Uh. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. Okay, let's do some simple stuff. Is this like okay, it is centered actually. Let's do a little bit of meshing. We're just gonna mesh the scalp here. Very fun, very exciting. What? What was the other game that came out this year that I was excited about? There's something, and I'm blanking on it now. My tastes are always so indie that... And I'm really bad at remembering what the hell happened this year, if I'm being honest. It's less to do with the games themselves and more about, like, my spotty memory. But, like, if something happened half a year ago, it might as well have happened 5 years ago. Oh, I guess I don't have to be this model anymore. I can go back to my real identity. La la la! Oh, one of the things that I was working on last week that I was very excited about, something that I plan to work on a little bit during the holiday, maybe if I feel like doing any kind of work at all, which I probably shouldn't, but I'm a little bit of a workaholic like that. Oh, my head. um I made a little mannequin model. Time for the last 5 years has been all fiddle-faddle, topsy-turvy. It's fucked up that it has been more than half of a decade post-COVID. I have a really hard time understanding that. Like, that's crazy. I don't like it. I think in general, I'm really looking forward to saying goodbye to 2025. This year, This year has been not good. It's been very not good for a lot of people, and I think getting sick as much as I did this year also was really bad. It's been no time at all, yet several decades all at the same time. Yeah, it's everything happens so much all the time. I don't know. Maybe people have been a little bit luckier this year than me, but I think things have been really rough for everybody. 2025 sucks ass. Okay, cool. It's not just me. We've been seeing a lot of things that I could be complaining about. I do want to keep, I don't know. I don't want to spiral and make things crazy, but the vibes at the end of this year, they have me feeling a little bit insane. They have me feeling a little bit insane. And I could summarize what in particular is making me feel insane. With like 2 letters, you know the ones. And I just, yeah, the more that anything happens with those 2 letters, the more insane I feel. So help! That's what I have to say about that. Oh. Help me! I don't know. I don't want to talk about it too much cuz it makes me feel insane to talk about it, but I fucking hate AI. I hate AI so fucking much. I hate it so much in just about every iteration that exists. I hate that it's like wormed its way into just sort of like every piece of technology that exists. It's just I hate that it's being used as like a stopgap for just sort of like all of society's problems, and is also like, you know, just constantly on the precipice of you know, bursting and just sort of destroying the economy, which is propped up by, you know, it's propped up by bad technology and sports gambling. Oh, also my name's BZ. Oh yeah. BZ is 2 letters. You're so right. I've my own reason for why I'm insane. I mean, that's honestly so true. It's a curse on humanity. It's being used as a stopgap to help with, you know, mental health issues. People are using it as a therapist because um, you know, we have sort of like a mental health crisis, just sort of a general health crisis as well. The loss of like third spaces, contributing to that as well. Hi Ethel! We're getting depressed so we can get happy after it. We're getting depressed so we can get happy after. I'll go somewhere nice after this, I promise. I was thinking recently about, Waymos and sort of like self-driving cars. And it's like, okay, so now we're using AI as a stopgap for, just sort of like the glut of car infrastructure in the United States, where this problem could be easily solved by buses, just like better public infrastructure. Hi, I'm sorry, I'm getting the insanity out. That's me getting the insanity out. But I love riding the bus. I love riding the train. I'm thinking about how much I love that. And I don't really have like a segue, and I don't really have a solution. I truly am primal scream time. Sometimes you just gotta like fucking scream it out. Exactly, Ethel, just like that. Just gotta let it go. What if we had trains? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. I love trains. I love trains. recently I was on the freeway and I was like, it's gonna be so crazy, you know, 100, 200 years from now, like explaining to people how much we had to like terraform the planet in order to use cars. And granted, we did terraform the earth to use trains as well, but like not nearly on the same like scale. I think that's crazy. That's so crazy. In a way that I'm like, it's not necessarily good. Environmentally, it's very bad actually, because like that much like cement and asphalt, it like directly contributes to global warming. um Pave paradise and put up a parking lot, all that. And yeah, I don't have a good segue, but I watched a lot of Christmas specials last night and it made me much happier. Oh, what I did want to say is, you know, things are insane, but at least we have each other. And at least I have my funny little pirate radio station where I talk to all of you guys, and that helps me feel less insane, and maybe it helps you feel less insane. As we're listening to an absolutely insane Italian Christmas song. La 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 la. As we la la. I think you just gotta find your people and you gotta find your place. And once you find your people and you find your place, things are a lot easier. Even if things suck. Things might suck right now, but they're not gonna suck forever, and they're gonna suck a little bit less when you're with good company. And that's what I'll say about that. Back to my terrible segue. I watched the Muppets Christmas special. Or I guess it's like the Jim Henson Christmas special. I don't know what's more accurate to call it. Because it had Fraggle Rock, it had Muppet, it had all those guys in it. And it was so cute and good. Is it Muppet Family? Is that what it's called? It's not the Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It's it was on YouTube. I don't know what its exact title was, but they all visit Fozzie's mom and they all get snowed in, and it was such a funny and cute little Christmas special. I absolutely adored it. It was so funny and cute, and I'd never seen it before. I was really enamored by it. Also, I watched the Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special, which is, by the way, on YouTube in 4K. It's in beautiful, beautiful quality. Yeah, watch out for the icy patch. Woo! Miss Piggy is so funny in that special. I love her. She's an absolute queen. And I've never seen Pee-wee's Playhouse before. Holy shit. That show is so fucking funny. I had no idea. It was that funny. And it was insanely star-studded. Like, they just listed out so many different stars that were in it, and then they, like, didn't even mention, like, Cher was there. Like, Cher was in it, and I was like, is Cher normally just in Pee-wee's Playhouse? Because she wasn't even mentioned. She didn't even bring her up. She was just there like it was normal. Grace Jones was there and looking fucking gorgeous. Every single time I see Grace Jones, especially like in like moving, I'm like, holy shit. I didn't know people could be that beautiful. Like, it's like Grace Jones and then Miss Piggy. Those are like the two most beautiful people on the planet. I have to check out the Pee-wee Christmas special. You should. It's free on YouTube. Free on YouTube, 4K. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Lower East Side performance art scene on stage. Oh, I figured it was just sort of like a bunch of you know, performers getting together and just making shit. He's so funny. Well, like, what an absolutely iconic, like, character performance out of Pee Wee Herman. Absolutely insane. And also just like the emphasis on like they're showing cartoons, they're doing a lot of like fun stuff with mixed media. And like a lot of the fun stuff with mixed media, I don't know, there's something very wonderful about it that I really enjoy in particular, that it's like it's so I feel like amateur indicates like a lesser quality, but that's not what I mean about it. And I don't even know if it's necessarily just something to do with like the time and how like graphics and stuff look. It's so camp. It's so incredibly camp, and there's so many aspects to it that have like a handmade nature to it that I just was really, really inspired by. Amateur can also mean simply for the love of the thing, and that's how it felt to me. Like, it felt to me like there was less of a care about it being, you know, like sets looking realistic, about the graphics looking realistic. Sometimes there was just like some really silly, goofy environments, and you know, like they're doing some things with the green screen where they're like they just like pick up the character on a green screen and like spin them around, and I'm like, I love this shit. Like, this is the kind of shit that I want to be doing in VTubing, where it's like there's less of a care about polish and more attention to just making shit and making people laugh. And I say all of that because I'm addicted to polish, if I'm being completely honest. I want my shit to look good. I want my shit to look good like all the time. I have to close out of VBridger because it's making my computer lag. So I'm gonna hold on. Oh, there's my face. My face is still here. Hello? Okay, we're good. It has a budget. It wasn't a huge budget. Well, the thing about things like that, like shows like Pee-wee's Playhouse, I would imagine that they had more of a budget than you would think. Like, things look like they're, you know, put together with, you know, hot glue and duct tape, but that doesn't change the fact that they have, like, a significant number of performers acting as like puppeteers. They have special guests that are noted, you know, celebrities. I hope that Paul Rubens was taking a nice fat cut of that check, considering how like important and integral his like performance is to that show. They're doing computer graphics, which for the time, incredibly niche sort of like visual effects work. They had like animated segments. In the Christmas special, they play like a Fleischer cartoon, like an old school Fleischer cartoon that I don't know if they like had the rights to that or if it's like in the public domain now. They had, you know, their own unique animation. They had a lot of stuff that indicated to me that this was actually like a high budget production. It just doesn't necessarily look refined or like necessarily polished. And it reminds me of like the very common adage of like perfect is the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of done. Which is such an important thing for me to say to myself. Hi, Rizilla! Hi, Rizilla. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I have to zoom really far in to delete these little keys here. Oh, I got the other one with that. Hello! Hello, everybody! Hello! Hello! Anyways, I kind of want to watch it again. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to watch When I fly, I'm gonna have to come up with something fun and silly to watch. Excuse me. Where's that one? Okay, there's that. Does anybody have any other Christmas specials that they really enjoy? Because I love learning about new ones. Literally, the second streamer you've watched today said that perfect is the enemy of done 2 nickels and all that. It's weird that it happened twice. It is so important though. Like, it's so important to remind myself of that. Those sleigh bells ring. And here's the kicker though. I enjoy the aesthetic of something like Star Trek the original series, of Pee-wee's Playhouse. These things that are a little bit rough around the edges, and in my mind, the way I describe it is I like seeing the thumbprints. I like seeing the thumbprints on the I want to see the process. And I think now more than ever when we're like really, here's the segue that I should have used when we were talking about AI before. I think it's going to be more important that we see the process, that we see the rough edges, that people are going to care more about things that look like they are handmade than things that look like they are polished and made by a robot, you know? Recent history, really enjoyed Klaus. Klaus is really good. Klaus is insanely good. I forget if I talked about it on this stream, but I did watch it for the first time somewhat recently. Like within the last week. Wow, that movie is so yaoi. That movie is so yaoi, and also I didn't know that the main character is like a brat. He's like a huge brat, and I really love that for him. He's very Emperor Kuzco. And I'm like, what the hell? I wasn't expecting that. I don't even think I need to have like a through line here. Maybe I do. Just to keep it from overlapping on itself. 2 birds of a feather would be. But yeah. People like in stop motion when you can see the thumbprints, when you can see the like life that went into it, and they like knowing that people made stuff. At least I do. And truly, I think I said to myself before, like perfect is the enemy of good. I think when I'm making a product for somebody else, I want to make the best damn product that I can, and I don't want to take shortcuts. But, like, I don't know. I guess with live 2D stuff, I like it when it looks really good, but I think in the future, when it comes to the other art that I make, I want to take a much more hobbyist approach to it. Kind of a weird thing to use as an example. One of your favorite details in a dark crystal is looking at the Skeksis High Priest's snout is asymmetrical. The whole movie is an epitome of handcrafted. That detail always struck you in a certain way. Yes! Asymmetry is so important to making things feel like real and lovely. Because our faces are asymmetrical. Everything in this world, when things are too neat and perfect, it makes it a little bit off, a little bit robotic. And that's why when I work on, that's one of the things with my live 2D models. Symmetry is very useful in terms of it taking away half of the work. But there are some times where I'm like, I don't need to flip that exactly, because a little bit of asymmetry in the face is actually healthy, you know? It's healthy and good. All right, now we can put this in here. So now that moves with we have the headband moving appropriately too. Very real. I love it when you can see and feel that there were passionate people behind something. We'll always prefer that over something with a giant budget or a ton of polish. KD Lang and Pee-wee's is literally my favorite. On that note, there's so much queer representation in Pee-wee's Christmas. And that is the biggest win. There's so few anything with that level of representation. Yes! 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 I literally said at the end of that, I was like, damn, Pee-wee's living my dream. He's living in this, like, really camp set with a bunch of puppets and gay people and watching cartoons all day. I'm like, he's literally living my dream. It should be me, not him. Thank you, Gore. Thank you for the AR kit guide. I'll tuck that away. I'll tuck that away for my next V-Bridger model. 1 in a million, nothing did that. Yeah, I was thinking about it after watching the Pee-wee Playhouse Christmas special. There's so much queer talent in show business. Show business and stage business. He could be the next Pee-wee, B-Z-wee. B-wee. I mean, our names rhyme. I never thought about it. That's really funny. I'm a loner, Donnie. A rebel. I've seen things you couldn't understand. Things you shouldn't understand. Wait, things you wouldn't understand. Things you shouldn't understand. Oh. It goes to show that CGI can be good. Del Toro was adamant about making the Jaegers feel used and abused. The way they look and the way they sound, the way they move, and hell, one Jaeger has 3 arms. What are we talking about? Are we talking about, Pacific Rim? Okay, I'm like, Jaegers. Is that Pacific Rim? And I'm like, yes. I forgot that was GDT. I forgot that was Del Toro. I fucking love the first one. That's crazy. That's crazy thinking about that. Oh my god. I also do that, Rayzilla. You're totally fine. What I did remember, but it was like the wires, because Frankenstein just came out, and I was like, and I haven't seen the new Frankenstein, so I was like, is that in the new Frankenstein? Like, that was my first instinct. It's too bad they never made a sequel. No, it's great that they never made a sequel. It's so good that they never made a sequel. Oh my god. I was just thinking about how Pee-wee Herman as like a character in like this like very specific kind of character that we get in media. And I'm trying to think of like a comparable like persona today, and the most recent like comparison, like a comparative Pee-wee Herman figure I can think of is fucking Fred. Like early YouTube Fred is such like a Pee-wee kind of character, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like, holy shit. Oh, thank you for clipping my my Pee-wee laugh. Your Sprite Cranberry will be here shortly. Also, I put a new USB hub on my throne. I put a new USB hub on my throne. If you want to help Santa bring me a USB hub that will fix my Stream Deck. I'm pretty sure the issue is my USB hub. I simply don't have enough. There it is. I don't have enough USB slots, and I bought a USB hub that was like $5, and so just I think anything will be better than what I currently have. And I think that's what the issue is with my Stream Deck. And if I find out the issue isn't my Stream Deck, then I'll just have a much better USB hub. And if the issue's with the Stream Deck itself, I'll just have to move stuff over to my other Stream Deck or my numpad or something like that. Cranberry. Leaf bells. Oh, and I'm the J-I-N-G, the leaf bells. O M J-I-N-G-L-E-B-E-double-L-S. I love them jingle bells all the way. I just wanted to look at the model again really quickly. I was trying to remember something that I wanted to say about Pee-wee. Oh, I wanted to say, like, there's so many queer people that are like that gravitate towards show business, towards the stage, and I'm very curious about that. And I wonder if anybody's like ever done any kind of like deep dive into that, whether like scientific, I don't know what. Like, it's such an interesting phenomenon to me, and I wonder if the root of it has is just like queer people seeing themselves in some kind of media, even even if people are in the closet. Like, the gaydar is a real phenomenon, and I wonder if people gravitate towards show business to, like, because they feel a sense of belonging to a certain kind of like group of people. There's a lot of performance theory, queer performance theory. Okay, maybe I gotta go read a book about it, because I think that's fascinating. I think sociology is like the coolest social science that there is. I mean, obviously, like, psychology is interesting on its own. I guess that I could boil down my question of like why queer people gravitate towards performance, whether if that's psychological or sociological. Um, because I personally am the type of I have the type of mind that's like, I will not excuse anything as psychology when it could very easily be sociology. Like, it's sociology first and then psychology, because I think that humans as innately social creatures have they don't even think about how much the world around them help controls how they navigate and see the world, you know? I don't know. Sociology was my favorite class I ever took in a community college. I also took sociology at a community college because art school didn't offer a sociology class, and I didn't want to take a psychology class. I wanted to take a sociology class. And my mother took a lot of sociology courses, and she's like, I think you'll really like sociology. And guess what? It did. It also made me unbearably woke, and that's her fault. And that's her fault. um Gonna go out on a limb. It has to do with community and family creation. It's a practice that is intrinsically about creating new families. That is true. That is true. That is true. It's so, every single time that you do any kind of show, anytime that you create any kind of thing, and it is a group project, you are making a family. Holy shit, I'm a fucking VTuber and I make models for people and they call me their dad. What the hell, dude? Like, it's true. It's true. Took a poli-sci course, and that was so woke it got me on a CIA watch list. No joke. A roommate that I had, their sister took Russian through like all of their college. Like, their sister learned Russian at a college and got to like a certain level where the CIA contacted her to be like, hey, do you want to help us with some spy stuff? I'm like, holy shit, they just contact any fucking Joe Schmo who knows Russian? That's insane! What do you mean? Anyway. Oh, I was never contacted. You just know. You just know. Buddy, we're all on a CIA watch list at this point. We all got some kind of data signified number or whatever, putting us into a box of however dangerous we are, based off of like whatever I'm searching for writing. They're gonna get me. Though I do believe you, Oswald. I do believe you. Not to diminish your skills and your Your work? I don't know what to call that.
Logos binted.
What?
Their professors were card-carrying communists? All their students would— That's crazy! Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm sorry, that's so funny. I think it's so funny when they carried little cards to say that they were communists or socialists. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it was a card? If it's like a pin, I get it. Informed on day one? That's crazy. Oh my god. I'm gagged. I'm gagged. This is also reminding me of holy fuck bingo. We did it. We got the no-fly list. They should have a pin. It shouldn't be a card. It shouldn't be a card. Or like an article of clothing. I don't know. I don't know. I love a secret pin. Everybody loves holy fuck bingo. We did it. We got the no-fly list. Oh, I was gonna do ear physics. Let's do... You know what? Do I have a thing for the earrings here? Okay. I've got... I don't know why I have a thing here for a tail when this model doesn't have a tail. You know what? I think I leave the earrings alone and I'll just put it in here. So we'll do an earring LZ. I think it'll be nice if we just have like a little bit of movement on it. What's the word of the day? Oh. What's the word of the day? The word of the day is V-Bridger. Ah! I really enjoyed in the Pee-wee special with when Cher was there and when they were explaining the word of the day, she let out this scream that was so funny. Ah! V-Bridger. Ah! I think that's like so funny. I would love to find a way to incorporate a word of the day into my stream. Though it's funny because like I had that idea a while back and it wasn't anything to do with Pee-wee. I was just thinking about when they did it on Nickelodeon. On Nickelodeon that they would do they would like slime people who said the special word. I'm like, oh, I love that. I want to do that. And I'll get like slimed if I say the word or whatever. I was like, I don't know how I would incorporate that. I mean, there are like there are tools that recognize voice in like I could just have it hooked up to my microphone and that would be funny. Or I just make it so only mods can do it. That kind of thing. I want to make cool stuff, guys. I wish the world wasn't so expensive. And I could make more cool stuff if the world wasn't so damn expensive. I am hopeful that in my lifetime we'll see universal basic income and things will be a lot easier for artists. Cause you know what? I'm gonna live forever. So that, you know, that solves a lot of problems. This is another one of my favorite Christmas songs. I think I'll miss this one this year. This is Christmas rapping by the Waitresses. I'm so glad you asked. Okay, now I'm like, why can't I click? Do I want another ring in here? Probably. Probably just because it has that highlight. Being an optimist is so fun and cool. Sometimes you gotta, you know, scream really loud about the state of everything, but then you're like, I'm okay. Okay, then if I put this here. Oh, I do need an outside. How about I just... Okay, let's try that. It's not even gonna be deformed very much, so I probably shouldn't even be going this crazy. Earring. LZ. Because here's the thing, this is like a round earring. It's gonna have a... I'm putting this here so that way it keeps the round shape, like, consistently. I'm the loudest bitch also. Both can be true. I'm also so loud. You know what's so crazy? I feel like... I'll save.
Save.
Oh, God!
Save.
God, please!
Save.
I saved. I'll save.
Save.
I saved.
Save.
I saved. I'm really looking forward to going and visiting my family for the holiday season. And I'm really looking forward to sort of getting, like, code switching back into New Jersey speak. I'm sure that this is true of the rest of you as well. Going to visit family, if you, like, live somewhere away from your home accent, and then you go home and you're like, you slip back into it. I kind of live for it. I don't know. Okay, I think this actually should be further up here. Like, right around here? I love going home and talking with my very Italian family, and then coming back and I'm like, hello, it's me, I'm Italian. Going back to a place where people call it water. Imagine you come back in the new year and you're just full Italian mode. That happened when you watched Wallace and Gromit because you're originally from York. Oh my gosh! That's cute. That's cute. Don't know the marks of a SoCal accent, and I wish I did. You have to go watch that video by that one guy who, like, talks about, just sort of, like, all of the vocal quirks across the United States, and he talks about people's, performances in movies when they're, like, imitating different actors and stuff. Go find that guy. He'll tell you. I mean, like there's like very obvious ones, like very obvious tells. Like we know the Valley Girl is like a very strong SoCal kind of accent, but obviously that's like, you know, that's its own thing. That's its own thing, and it is not representative of like the entirety of Southern California, but it's also like an exaggerated form of it. I think more interesting than like local accents are like, I think it's you know, first of all, batshit that so many like so many accents in the UK are like class based more than they are like location based, which is also a thing with a lot of United States accents, but it's not, you know, there's a lot more location based accents in the United States than anything. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like the concept of like posh being a style of accent. And it's like, you know, these things happen like naturally and very easily. You know, people will go to like Antarctica for a little bit of time and they'll start developing an accent based on like the people that they've met while there. I basically developed, you know, a little bit of like fun speech patterns from like 2020 to 2022, but just based off of like the people that I was living in close quarters with, you know, through the pandemic. And that's crazy. Dumb Brain goes, I don't have an accent. I know that shit isn't true. You need to go watch a video of people talking to just like anybody anywhere and asking them to like fake an American accent. The most obvious thing in any American accents, I think this is true of like almost all of them. The way that like the like sound is like very exclusive to American accents. And when people are imitating American voices and you can hear that like in the like fake thing that they're doing is so funny to me. Hamburger, you know, like a very nasal A sound that is like an immediate tell of a North American accent. And I'm like, that's so cool. We got a whole ass vowel. That's like a whole ass vowel that's just to ourselves. And it's an American, you know, American. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. And I love that. I'm gonna go tell my dad. And he left to go tell his dad. He's gone. There he is. I never noticed it before, but I think it's so funny how long that pause is in there. I think it's because like in the music video they do like a montage or like a dance break or something. But paired with I saw it, I really did, I'm gonna go tell my dad, and then just silence is crazy. I spent a lot of my late teens and early 20s online with Australians, so you picked up a lot language-wise. I think a lot about I watch a lot of Northern Lion. Northern Lion was one of my top streamers. The like newscaster style voice that he like forced himself to pick up so that way people would stop making fun of his Canadian accent when he was playing video games online. That's crazy. I think it's so sad that Star Trek doesn't have any Christmas specials. Where are my Star Trek Christmas specials? I saw Quarky kissing Santa Claus. Quark would absolutely have a little Christmas party on Deep Space Nine. Where is it? La 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 la. Um. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it either. But there was a video. I believe Northern Lion showed it. Speaking of Northern Lion, of a guy in, I believe it was Pakistan, who was like the cousin of somebody who was visiting, and he had like, he knew English, but his accent was like full on Sopranos, like incredibly, just like capital J Joyzy accent. And it was like frying my brain listening to this accent coming out of his mouth. And like, it was awesome. I like literally had my jaw hanging open. And he was saying the reason that he like developed that accent with English is that he he did like calls to like, he was whatever like call center thing he was doing was specifically like contacting older older people in like the New Jersey, New York area. And like I don't know, it's just funny that like people will do that. Like they'll just model the way that they talk off of what they hear, and I'm like, oh, it's awesome. People learning languages from shows and adopting the accent is so funny. Yes, 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 yes. And that's why you should learn with a variety of sources and not just learn Japanese from watching anime. But at the same time, I think accents are so cool. In the same way that I think, you know, seeing the thumbprints on the animation is nice. I think hearing people's accents, it gives you much more of a like a nuanced story on who they are and where they came from and their story. And I think it's awesome. I think accents are so awesome. And I understand why people would get embarrassed by them, but I think more people should just embrace the fact that they have an accent when they, you know, learn new languages. And it's already a feat in itself to learn new languages. Like don't try to erase who you are. I think it'd be really funny to have an American speaking Japanese with an Osakan country bumpkin dialect. It does make sense. It does make sense. My favorite thing is when they translate like a New York accent. So that it's not that they translate the New York accent, but they translate the like Yakuza accent specifically. And they like translate that into speaking like the Sopranos, like speaking like in a thick New York accent or New Jersey accent, to just sort of like shift the reference from Japanese mafia to American mafia, like at least in like popular culture. I love that. I also think it's really cool languages that have like personal pronouns. Like this is reminding me I was reading about different, you know, personal pronouns and different media, and mostly like in Japanese I was like researching the different personal pronouns and what all of them, you know, sort of like indicate. And I can't remember, I remember asking my friend who knows Japanese. I was like, what would the BZ pronoun be? And I was like, oh, this one, because this is the one that you'd have like a tough like sukeban girl using. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. That's cute that you see me that way. Boku! Yeah, I mean, I think it was Boku, actually. Sorry, I'm rocking out. Just have to rock out really quick. So grandma got run over by a reindeer. You know what? I was gonna copy the shape of the ear onto this, but I think it probably would be better to do this. One of these. This here. And then bring the density down. Oh, I also watched all of the other reindeer yesterday, which is a really cute Christmas special if you've never seen all of the other reindeer. That's another one where, like, stylistically, it's so cool and interesting. And there's not really a lot that's like it. It has a very, Parappa the Rapper aesthetic going on. Which is to say they have, like, 3D environments, but they're 2D characters. I really enjoyed watching that, and just sort of, like, every year I feel like I learn a little bit more about, you know, animation and the different processes, and I can see a little bit more of the gears turning behind the scenes of, like, how that was made. It's also just such a cute Christmas special. That's one that was definitely not made on a big budget. Where are you, Christmas? I love when they did little songs. Like, they did covers of songs for the credits of the movie. Which is what this is. This song! Isn't it so crazy that this song was made for How the Grinch Stole Christmas? 2001 with Jim Carrey. It didn't exist before. It feels like it's existed forever. Still gotta do your yearly LA Grinch rewatch? Yes! It's so good. It's so good. I think it's my favorite. I also really enjoyed, Pee-wee's Playhouse. So those that and the Muppets Christmas special, I'm like, oh wait, you guys are vying for a top spot. But the production of How the Grinch Stole Christmas is so insane. I need to, like, listen to, like, a podcast or something about how those people did, like, the makeup, because I need, like a Lord of the Rings style breakdown on all of the effort that went into the physical production of that movie, because it's crazy. I need to know more. It's so timeless. It is, like, you would think watching it that, like, a lot of the jokes in there would, you know, be, not, like, outdated, but they wouldn't sort of, like, time-wise hold up. Like, there would be, like, references or something that you wouldn't get. But I think maybe if there are references, it's the kind of reference where you forget where it came from, and it doesn't really matter, you know? Ooh, I had to crack my neck. Ow! My bones. If you haven't yet, one other special checkout, recommend a Garfield Christmas special from '87. It's adorable. Oh, I will check it out. I have so many cookies that I need to eat. Oh, I do need to. Oh, I need to get more milk. I made so many cookies and we ran out of milk.
Piggy dipping! Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
Because I've, like, actually felt thank you for the hydrate. Because I've actually been feeling holly and jolly this season, I'm like, I want to make cookies. I want to, you know, I want to spin. I want to spin. I wanted to make coquito. I made coquito. I made cookies. I wanted to watch all these Christmas specials. I'm like literally like, who am I? Who am I? This is shocking for me. But I'm not complaining. I think it's nice to get excited about, you know, the year. I think it's nice to like care about the passage of time. Not Christmas special exactly, but Rare Exports is an interesting holiday-themed light horror-ish movie. Is that the one where they hunt Santa? That's the one where they hunt Santa, right? I've never seen it. I've never seen it, and I should see it. What's so funny is I think Lux has been trying to convince me to watch that one. We just never have. And I'm like, fuck. Lux is leaving town faster than me, so I don't think we can watch it together. Like, now! Okay, we got an ear now. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. I was first thinking with these ears that I wouldn't sort of do my regular animal ear treatment. I usually go like halfway with like a pointed ear because it's nice to have a little bit of expression on like an elf ear type deal. And like a little bit of movement, and I think this model is like cartoony enough that you can get away with a lot of that. But if you go too far with it, it definitely feels weird. Let's do this. I don't know if I don't know if I can get away with a little bit of cartoony movement. Hi, Pat. Hi, Pat. If you're doing well. Oh my gosh, Pat. It's Pat. Everybody say hi to Pat. Hey, everybody say hi to Pat right now. Pat, you should watch the Pee-wee Christmas special with me. I want to watch it again, but I shouldn't watch it just by myself. I think you would really like it. Have you ever seen it? You want to make holiday Christmas cookies so bad? The holiday spirit got you fucked up. You should make chocolate crinkle cookies. I made some yesterday and they're so fucking good. You've never seen a Pee-wee? Please, do you want to watch it with me? I've never seen a Pee-wee before either, and it was so cute and good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, let's watch it. Yay! Yippee! I'm happy. And Flash Gordon. I truly am getting to the point with like the sci-fi movies that I want to watch that I'm like, maybe, and I shouldn't be discussing this on stream. I shouldn't be discussing this on stream because then I'm gonna give all of you higher expectations that I can't uphold. But I'm like, should we just have like a book club? Should we have like a movie club? Should we just be streaming these Tubi movies? Should we watch Zardoz in the chat? Like, we need to watch Star Trek Whale movie. But like all of this stuff, I'm like, I'm probably gonna want to yap about it on stream, but I do want to watch. Zardoz is crazy. I want to watch like the old school, crazy looking sci-fi that like really, like the stuff that was really funded by cocaine. Like am I allowed to say that on Twitch? I don't know. I don't know. Zardoz needs, like, content warnings? I had no idea. Is there titty? If Callum really wants us to watch Feeders too. Wow. You know, I think I'll be watching Gremlins and Gremlins too. There's a lot of nudity in Zardoz. If there's nudity, I don't care. If there's like content warning, then we need a content warning, but like, you know. It has some content warning. Warning, there is content. Warning! Warning, there is content! Make sure you don't accidentally watch Flesh Gordon on stream by mistake. I have a list of so many movies I want to watch. I want to watch Tank Girl. I want to watch Barbarella. I want to watch Flash Gordon. I want to watch Zardoz. I want to watch just the crazy shit. Just the crazy shit. But here's the thing, I don't necessarily need to stream it to the Discord. I can always just watch it and I can be like, "Hey guys, I'm watching this. I'm going to talk about it." The thing is, I just like getting a little bit cultured, you know? I like watching stuff that is tried and true. And we know about them. You know? Flash Gordon's effects are super silly bonkers. That's what I love! That's what I love! I should watch Flash Gordon on my own, in my own time, of course. Of course! Of course. I don't know if I want to do the angle work on the ears just yet. I can hardly wait for school to start again. You know, you guys have been really lucky with the music selection so far. I've got some weird shit on here, and it's not exposing you to any of it. So, say thank you to the algorithm, I guess? I don't know. I'm never gonna thank an algorithm in my life. You know what? I should have this selected and then do this way. Hmm. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of a little bit of interpolation on this. I think it's actually more important that I like get like a fun little shape out of the little ear tip here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just put it on a blend shape. Yes! I just realized what song this was. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Oh, we got it. Hot chocolate. We got it. We got it. We got it. You're writing down chocolate crinkle cookies for cookie day this weekend? Yes, you should. The ones that I made, Pat, I made chocolate crinkle cookies, and I really, really love them. I don't know if you were here the other day when I talked about the other cookies I made. My family, we call them brown nipples. Though that is not what they are called normally. They are normally called peanut butter blossoms. Those I really recommend. They're really good. If you look up peanut butter blossoms and just sort of observe them, you can understand how that's why my family calls them that. Because they look like nipples that are brown. Just like what's the conspiracy theory? Justin Trudeau? That Justin Trudeau is the illegitimate son of Fidel Castro because his nipples aren't pink? Gore has no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry. That's my favorite conspiracy theory ever. Okay, this is, I made this deformer too small. Had no idea that his nipples factored into that conspiracy. They do. Yeah. Because they're like, no one in his family has brown nipples. But Fidel Castro. I'm like... That's one of those conspiracy theories where I'm like, wow, the timelines don't line up at all. But I'm convinced. Yeah. Totally. Hey, one hot chocolate song after another. That's awesome. Hot chocolata. Imagine having your worldview shaped by some guy's nipples. Amen. They should have used that technique on the paternity test reality shows. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. You are not the father. Chocolata. Oh, your cocoa. Chocolata. How do I feel about Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses? It came on earlier. I love it. I love that song. Is it a contentious one? I didn't know if it was contentious. Listen, all Christmas music is contentious. People like the ones that their family listen to, and everybody has an opinion. I like listening to dog shit all the time, and I don't even feel bad about it. So I don't care. I will put Dominic the donkey on every Christmas playlist, and I don't care. Sorry, I'm burping. I had a holiday soda. Found out one of your friends despises it. I was listening to the Jay Schlatt Christmas album, which I think is a fantastic piece of work that he has put out into the world. And I'm like, damn, I think it'd be so fun to make a Christmas album. I think if I got over the fear in my heart, I would love to make a Christmas album. But I know I would make something for the terminally online. He specifically was like, I fucking hate modern Christmas music. I only wanted to do the classics. And I'm like, that's crazy. I don't give a shit about the old ones. I want to sing the worst Christmas songs that I can find. Or just like the ones that I really think are fun and sort of match my brand. Love this one too. The moon is right. And I fucking hate the Beatles, so shocking that I like this one. And that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. You know what, set this to 5 and then whatever we keep. 2.6. Having a wonderful Christmas time. This one brings you back to working in retail when you were a teen. This one gets played so much in the UK. Oh, I bet. This one gets played a lot in America, too, if we're being honest. You hate rocking around the Christmas tree? They made us sing it too much as children in Christmas programs? That is a surefire, quick way to make you hate a song. Is it just working in retail and like overhearing it and not being in control of it? I was not really in Christmas choirs as a child, though, so that's a you experience, not me. Having a wonderful Christmas time. Do love the instrumentals in this song so much. I love the the synthy little wham 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 wham. I love those little noises. You cringe every time you hear Footloose. They'd play it all the damn time and you worked at Goodwill. You want to hear the song that I just simply despise with all of my heart? Because of retail? Oh my god. Well, I was gonna put it on, but apparently the Muppets Take Manhattan soundtrack has been removed from Spotify. So I can't play it through that, but let's, there are other methods. We have other methods. Having not an Xmas song, but you hate Pumped Up Kicks. Okay, I read that too fast, and I was worried that you were gonna tell me that you despise Father Christmas by the Kinks, because I saw Xmas song and then I saw the word kicks, but I thought it said kinks, and I went, no, you can't fucking do this to me. That's my favorite. But it's okay. Everything's okay. I saw Xmas and I saw kicks and I saw hate, and then so I saw those words and I went, no. Shut up, Silver Bells. I have to play the song that I hate. This song drove me absolutely insane. Cause somebody's getting married today. I do like that part. And somebody's getting married today. Just so that all of that, I would listen to. There were a lot of Muppet songs that I was forced to listen to on loop. At my place of business, and it did drive me absolutely fucking nuts. As much as I adore the Muppets, that song in particular, it was like I knew when it, because we were listening to like, it was like one album on loop the whole time. And so every time that song came on, I was like, I'm gonna die. It's like I felt insane. Oh. But everything's okay now. I'm safe. I don't have to listen to that album anymore. And like, here's the thing, I love Miss Piggy, but Miss Piggy's singing over and over again it's hard. It's a little rough. Somebody's getting married. Okay, I'm gonna mess with this a little bit more. With their treasures. I think I'm gonna pull this out here a little bit. We'll see how I feel about this. I might limit it just because I'm gonna have the movement on the Z as well. So maybe I'll just have this at like 0.5. You'll defend the Muppets with your dying breath, but you'll crawl out of your casket if someone plays the Muppets John Denver 12 Days of Christmas at your funeral. Oh my god. Is it really bad? I don't know that one. Though I think that like retail experience is part of the reason why one of my favorite Muppet songs is uh I'm going to go back there someday. It's like what is it called, the title of it? With Gonzo. I think it's such a nice little song, and it is completely pleasant in a retail experience. It is not offensive on loop. Which is Gonzo's song from the original Muppet movie. It's not that bad per se, it's just that your mom listens to it so much. I think that the 12 Days of Christmas is probably gonna be my pick for the Christmas song that I'm not gonna listen to. That the one that I'm gonna have a problem with. But I also don't think that that's an unpopular opinion. If I have to listen to Miss Piggy singing 5 cool drinks, they should. I don't know. Maybe this does exist somewhere. I discussed this with someone. Not someone, but Miss Piggy should do a cover of Santa Baby. That's Santa Kermie. Santa Kermie, hurry down the chimney tonight. I really do believe in vous. Let's see if you believe in moi. It would be great. It would be great. See, this is one of my Christmas hits. My list, go figure, it's a brand new John Cena action figure. Second thing on my list, guess what? It's a really cute girl with a really cute butt. Not a lot of touch a girl's butt until you're grown up. I forgot about that rule. Not allowed to touch butts until you graduate from school. To item number 4, it's a brand new John Cena poster for my door. Car that I can drive. But if I was maybe like this tall. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. Can I get a witness? I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? I feel insane. The thing is made of steel. No more brown paper bags for my meal. Like a bite of heaven. I could probably eat like 10 or 11. Guess what I found me? We're listening to Froggy Fresh Christmas. Player don't hate. It's probably the best toy in the whole state. It could make the snow melt. Brand new John Cena wrestling belt. What I want from grandma. How about a brand new pair of John Cena pajamas? Oh. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. And Christmas, Christmas. Come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. Oh. Yes! This is another one of my all-time favorites that would drive any sane person mad. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Oh, as we go, laughing all the way. Hey, 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 bells on bobtail rings, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Was seated by my side. I'm turning it up. Upside. Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Dashing through the fields of white on this happy Christmas night. Off we go through the snow. Bells are ringing, jingles singing. Jingle bell, jing, jangle. Jingle bells, jingle bells, all the way. Horse open. And this, wow, all of my favorite ones are being played in a row. This is probably, I think this is my favorite Christmas song. I've thought about it after listening to this playlist many times. I think this is my favorite Christmas song. He hates to admit it, but Christmas is more work than fun. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Santa's run off to the Caribbean. Fun in the sun. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. We'll do that. Dance with a sword in the sand. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Santa's run off to the Caribbean. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Okay, I can delete the right ear stuff now. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Santa's run off to the Caribbean. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Santa's run off to the Caribbean. We listened to that one a lot in my home. We listened to that one a lot. Okay, oh, is there anything that I want to do on this model? I've done all the V-Bridger rigging. I've done some ear physics. Like, I could do some hair physics. I don't know. Let's just do a little bit of, like, meshing, I guess. Let's start with the main shape of the bangs here. Have to represent you were driving and cackling like Ursa, listening to me go off on Liza Minnelli. Do you mean the Jingle Bells song? Because that was actually Barbara Streisand. But if you confuse the two, that's understandable. I just like to tell people that it's Barbara Streisand because Barbara Streisand is notably Jewish. I like to let people know because it's funnier that way. That they went to her and were like, "Can you do a Christmas song?" And she went, "I'm Jewish," and they went, "That's okay. Can you do it anyway?" And then she did an absolutely insane take, and I love it. Yes, Barbara Streisand. They used to play that song at the Osborne Family Spectacle of Dancing Lights, which is like a thing that they would set up in the back part of Hollywood Studios in Disney World. And the lights would go crazy for that song. It was awesome. It was the best song that they did like choreographed lights to. If you remind me, I'll play it for the class. But we'll play it at the end so I don't get copyright strike. It's so good. It's very nostalgic for me. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Do you want the check or not? Yeah, and then she recorded it so fast so she could get out of there. I think it's very interesting, like, how the conversation has shifted from my youth about, like the winter holidays, because I grew up very much in a time where, people were like encouraging happy holidays, right? And like, I grew up around a lot of Jewish people, so for me, like saying happy holidays just made sense because a lot of my best friends were not celebrating Christmas. But now as the years go on, then like Christmas is like an ever inescapable aspect of like our culture. The more I'm like, listen, it's a pagan holiday. It's a pagan holiday first. It was a pagan holiday first. I think everybody should get to enjoy Christmas. You can enjoy another holiday on top of it if you like, but nobody is excluded from Christmas and the Christmas spirit. It's for everybody. And happy Hanukkah to anybody who's celebrating Hanukkah. I don't know what night that Hanukkah's on right now, but I know that the first night was the first night yesterday. I think it might have been yesterday. It might be the second night. An interesting way of looking at it. I mean, it's true. The Christmas has its roots in like Saturnalia, right? Is that what it was called? Saturnalia? Yeah, a popular ancient Roman festival honoring the god Saturn, celebrated with feasting, gift-giving, and temporary overturning of social norms. Yep. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. Solstice time. Yeah, I mean, well, like, there's, like, the whole thing of, like, Jesus' birthday was not in December. It's, like, it was in, like, the summer? Right? Something like that? I forget what month. One of the J months. I don't remember which. And obviously things get, like, sort of, you know, manipulated to time, but, like, the holidays and festivities and things change significantly over time, and it's much easier to try and get people to celebrate, your Christian holidays if you just sort of tag them along with the pagan holidays that people are already celebrating, which is essentially what happened. I'm curious about this now. I'm like, I want to read this Wikipedia article so badly. So badly. December. Jarch? Jovember Biden. Wake up, Jovember. Our cheeks are
Bogos
nice.
Vintage?
What?
My
Piggy
bogos.
dipping.
Oh, my bogos.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
Thank you.
Save.
Oh, God!
Save.
God, please!
Save. Save. Save.
Thank you.
Save.
I should save. You're right. I will save. Thank you, Bonnie. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up in a family that like never did any church stuff at all whatsoever. I like none of Christmas has anything to do with the Jesus stuff at all to me. So I'm like, huh. I really like different the ways that people celebrate. I don't know. I think because it's more often than not, people like to celebrate the winter because the nights are long and you throw a little feast to like make it a little bit easier. All right, I think that's good. I'm gonna actually make that a little bit more. Well, maybe I'll bring it a little bit because it's gonna be deformed a lot because it's hair. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Went to a bar last week, drank a cider called Santa Sauce. Oh my god. Whoa, give me some Santa sauce. Hell yeah. What's in Santa sauce? I want to know. Was it a creamy beverage or Oh no, Pat, you better look out. You're going to start shifting like Tim Allen. Oh no! Oh wait, you already are Santa. You already are kind of our Santa, huh? Never mind. Business as usual. I got that clause in me. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. You know? Hmm. What the hell? Why is a random Christmas song playing? This isn't my playlist? This isn't my Christmas playlist? What the hell? Oh, it just, like, started randomly playing other songs? No! Thinking about Santa's Yule Hog. You can't say that! Had no flavor description, just a spiced apple cider. Oh, you did say cider. You did say cider. My brain went drink. Pat, I wish I could have sent you some of the coquito I made. It was so good. It was really good. I will say coquito is a lot better in areas that are hot. In areas that are hot, because the coconut fats like separate so easily, and you really have to shake that shit up. But it was fucking good, and I'm really looking forward to going to see my family, because I know that they've made a fuck ton more, and I get to have it, and I don't even have to make it. Drink some Monopoly money. We only want the real McCoy. Should I try to make some for myself at home? What lengths are you willing to go to find specialty milks? Do they sell cream of coconut at your local grocery store? At your local grocer? Because that's the ingredient that's a pain in the ass. If I'm gonna say, like, you can find sweetened condensed milk. You can find coconut milk. You can find evaporated milk. All of these things are not hard to acquire, and they're actually quite cheap, which is very nice. And cream of coconut is also not terribly expensive, but hard as fuck to find. So I would look. And you want to make sure that you get like the Coco, is it Coco Lopez or Coco Real or something like that? I tried it. I tried using, there's like a Thai kitchen cream of coconut in a painkiller one time, and it was fucking disgusting. It was really, really bad. So I did not use that in my coquito, because I was like, clearly this is a different ingredient than what is intended to be used. Look for cream of coconut, and then the other steps are all easy, because you just basically make it as a soup. I could give you my recipe. There's a lot of rums in it. But like, it's not hard to source rum. We live in a society. You can find, my family likes to use Don Q's. They really like the quality of Don Q rum, but that I can't fucking find that here. I don't know where the hell. Maybe if I went to like a specialty liquor store I could have, but I was like, fuck it, dude, we're going with Bacardi. It's what we got. We're going with Bacardi and Captain Morgan and Malibu. That's what we got. But truly, I'm like, I don't know. I like the taste of it more than I care about like the alcoholic content. So like maybe I could make like a virgin one of it, but I'm like, I do think that like the alcohol adds like a bite to it that I really like. I don't know. I'm usually never the kind of person who's like a, who would have like a non-alcoholic alcohol, which is a thing that exists, but I'm like, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just eat something that tastes good? I'm like, I actually like the rum flavors in it. It's yummy. It's part of it. You actually don't really like rum chatas because it changes the taste of the horchata too much for you? Okay, I will say, I do think it is analogous in flavor profile to the horchata. It is somewhere around a horchata, somewhere around an eggnog, you know? With like, you know, we're talking about a milk drink with cinnamon. Like that's what all of these things are. So, but if you don't like it, if you don't like it because for whatever reason you make a big batch of it, you can always bottle it up and hand it out to people and you'll find somebody who'll like it and I think it's crazy if you don't, but I know that, you know, people are particular about their alcohol. So you have homemade coquito made by your Puerto Rican mom friend? Oh, that sounds like the best way. That sounds like the best way to have it. My family learned it from neighbors. And I really like the secret ingredients that we use for it. She only made one batch this year. It hits so good. I wonder if it's like more shelf stable than eggnog. I guess eggnog is not like eggnog's not shelf stable. Like you have to refrigerate it. I wonder how its like stability compares to eggnog. Also, I had some eggnog side by side with the coquito, and let me just tell you, that shit sucked compared to the coquito. Oh my god, it was embarrassing. Also, eggnog does taste like bubblegum, and I don't know why people why this is like a conversation that needs to be had. I tasted it and I went, yeah, that's bubblegum juice. It does taste like bubblegum. Coquito also needs to be refrigerated. Yes, they both need to be refrigerated. So like I wonder if like they honestly just hold around the same amount of time. But like I've never seen anybody like batch make, like obviously you make eggnog in a batch. I've never seen anybody batch make eggnog and like give it out as like a Christmas gift, you know? Where like coquito, like that's the whole thing. Didn't Murado say that? Murado did say that, and everybody was arguing about it. And I was like one of few people in the chat where I'm like, no, this is like a known phenomenon. Like people say that eggnog tastes like bubblegum. And like I was like one of the Disney vloggers that I occasionally watch. They were talking about it like that same day that stream happened. I feel like coquito holds better because no egg. I would believe that too. Also, like, coquito's ingredients are like canned. Like pretty much all of those things are canned ingredients. The things that aren't canned ingredients in coquito are spices and rum. So it's like what I don't know who would have a problem in terms of like that going bad. It just I will say about coquito, it looks like it goes bad because the fats do separate when it gets cold, and then you have to shake that shit up, and you're gonna feel like you're drinking some kind of milk that has gone bad, but it hasn't. It's just that's what coconuts do. Like the only time I ever tasted eggnog, it just tasted like thick milk or melted ice cream. It does seem similar to melted ice cream. For me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby. Now hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby. Mom friend made a batch a few years ago with some vodka in it, and it was aggressive. I feel like the boxed versions of eggnog have to be completely different from like making it yourself in person. Like it's gotta be a completely different beast. Mist or beast. Think about the fellas that I haven't kissed. Just as good. You check off my Christmas list. This is one of my other favorite Christmas songs, I think. Like, of the classics, I really like this one. I love how much it's, like, 100% a sugar baby situation. Oh, the Santa... Yeah, this is the Eartha Kitt version. I love Eartha Kitt. Dynamite, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Her name on the line, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. This is why Santa Buddy does not, like, work in any regard. It's because it's, like... That's... this song is way too horny for that. You just pick a song that's not horny. Most of them are not horny. If you believe in me... Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry. Boom, 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 boom. I also love the boom, 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 boom in that. Ah, this is... I discovered this song very recently. But I want most of all, I want an alien for Christmas. Bring me an alien this year. A little green guy, 3 feet high, with 17 eyes, who knows how to fly. I want an alien for Christmas this year. And I'll take him out for walks when it gets nicer in the spring. Be alone. Watch the Twilight Zone. I want an alien for Christmas. Bring me an alien this year. Want a little green guy about 3 feet high with 17 eyes who knows how to fly. This year. Alright, what happens if I try to the random mesh this? Oh, it's so scary. Let's not do that. Alien for Christmas, bring me an alien this year. Little green guy about 3 feet high with 17 eyes who knows how to fly. This year. An alien for Christmas this year. Just gonna that like that, and then one of the things I'd really love Live 2D to do is I'd love to be able to just like auto-generate certain shapes of mesh. Like if I could just have like an automatic circle, that would make a lot of this really easy. You know? Can I just get a circle? Okay, so we've got that. I would like to copy this one in the middle here. A little bit smaller. And then, oh, just want this one. And then we'll just put a point. I'll do one more. Just one more. And I'll just make it less complex. So we'll do like do these ones. Yeah, I think that'll do. I'm gonna rotate it ever so slightly. Oops. Okay. That's the island greeting that we send to you. Just gonna copy that before I rotate it. That way I can use it for the other mesh here. Bring this way down. Something like that. I think that should work. Christmas will be green and bright. The sun do shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikaliki Maka is the wise way. Say Merry Christmas to you. Green and bright, the sun do shine by day and all the Stars at night. Oh, fuck. Bring this over here. All right, I think I'm just gonna do mesh work on the hair. Oh, I should probably end soon. I didn't want this to be too long of a stream. So I'll probably just finish up this hair, like this bang piece, and then I'll end stream. So if you have any pressing matters for the year 2025... then you should say them, because I'm gonna be leaving before 8. What should I watch on the plane? I remember the last time I downloaded something to watch on the plane. I was seated next to a very small child, and I couldn't actually watch the thing that I had downloaded because I was like, oh, I can't subject this to a very small child. Something PG-13, yeah. Yeah, before the year ends, anybody want me? Anybody want me? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Twice shy. Well, it's been a year, wouldn't surprise me. Thanks for holding a place that's always been fun and welcoming, especially in a year that's been unkind in a lot of ways. Thank you, Gore! Thank you, Gore. That, at the end of the day, is the reason why I'll never quit this stuff. Love this music video, it's so cool. It's been hard, but you know, when you hard, you hard. Life gets hard, I get harder. Yeah! Ayo. That's what I'm saying. Ah! Oh my gosh, Ginger Jingle Bell, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, we're rocking around the Christmas tree over here. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, Raiders. If you don't know me, I am Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging. Today we were doing some V-Bridger work, but now we're doing some hair meshing. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. You have a very festive username, and I love that for you. We've been very festive here. Merry Crisis! It's Christmas. Merry Chrysler. And happy Honda days. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. You're a reindeer, Christmas themed reindeer. It has to be. It's your favorite time of the year, isn't it? It's your favorite time of the year. I'm not usually feeling holly and jolly quite as much as I am this year. I made so many cookies. And I made some coquito. I love the food of Christmas so much, I think. Guys, I want to know about people's Christmas traditions. I'll tell you some of mine before I forget. My family did a thing or does a thing every year where you're so holly pilled, so jolly pilled. Yes. My family did a thing where every year for Christmas, Santa would write us a 5-paragraph essay about how he is so proud of us. All of the things that we did that year that Santa was like, you were so good. And he still does this. I am 30 or 40 years old, and every year I look forward to reading a letter about how Santa is so proud of me and my siblings. And it is so sweet. It is so nice, and I do cry pretty much every time. I think that would heal me, actually. I highly recommend it as a holiday ritual. If in your families that you have, or like if you have like a found family, it's just so fun and so sweet. He puts it on special stationery. It's printed on special Santa stationery, and it's so cute. And I love it so much. I'm trying to think of other traditions that we have. Usually we wouldn't open all of our presents at once. We would open our presents and we would take a break at a certain point to watch Christmas parades on the TV, and we would make little pancakes, little silver dollar chocolate chip pancakes, and they're so fucking good. And I look forward to it every year. Once again, 30 or 40 years old. Your queer family in the city gets together for karaoke! Oh my god, even Elder's birthday's very close to the holiday. That's so sweet! That's so sweet! My best friend growing up, her birthday was on Christmas. I always felt bad for her having a birthday on Christmas, because you get less presents that way. Oh my gosh, my favorite presents that I would get as a kid, I loved getting Bratz dolls. That's my favorite toy that I would get for Christmas. And I loved getting the Bratz dolls because they have, like, that last song was 100 Gex. That song was called Sympathy for the Grinch. I love it. I found it recently. It's very fun. And what was I saying? Oh yes, I used to love getting Bratz dolls. And like, I don't know if you know this about the shape of, like, Bratz. Like, the packaging. The packaging is so iconic. And, like, there's no way, unless you put this thing in a, like, a different box, you would know exactly what you were getting. Like, this is, like, a very distinctive trapezoid little shape that they were all packed in. So you knew when it was one of these little guys, and you're like, oh, you remember this? I love Bratz dolls. I was a huge Bratz kid. I was not a Barbie girl. I was a brat. And Chloe was my girl. I liked Chloe. I liked Chloe because she looked like me. So I like that one. And also, her mascot was a little piggy. Her little pet was a piggy. It was because her nickname was Angel, and so her little pet mascot was a flying pig, which I just think is so... Oh, it's so cute. I just looked it up. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. That's so funny. Do you remember the ones that came with the little USB to access the Brat website stuff online? I don't remember the Bratz online website. I remember the online website for Trolls with a Z, which came a little bit later. I think I was just like really fully into Neopets at that time. Also, Ginger, I don't know if I said this. If you have to head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. You just ended stream. I know streaming can take a lot out of you. Do not feel bad in the slightest, but you're also welcome to hang out and enjoy some Christmas music with us. Probably just gonna finish up this hair meshing. You'll be lurking. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Run, run, Rudolph. Like a merry-go-round. Ad time. I have some long layovers in my future, which is my payment for having to not want to deal with major airports. Cough. LAX is so awful. I'm like, I'm not flying out of LAX. I get me away from there. And so I'm like, I will just sit in another airport terminal for like 6 hours to avoid going through that. Can you read on a plane? I can read on a plane, actually. It's totally fine. I have a book that I got from the library that I kind of would love to take with me. Unfortunately, it's a huge book. It's a very large book. And I fly Cheapo Airways. Which, actually, I don't know if I'm flying Cheapo this time. I forget if I'm flying Cheapo or not. But I pretty much always pack like I'm flying Cheapo, regardless. Because it's just what I'm used to. And I don't have like a proper carry-on suitcase. Because I've pretty much, I've got one backpack. And everything fits in the backpack, and I'm fine with that. So, it's not a carry-on, it's a personal item. I carry everything in my personal item and on my back. And that's how I've always lived my life. And I've never had an issue with it. And everybody's like, BZ, you shouldn't fly Spirit. It's not good for your health. And I'm like, I've literally been doing this since I was like 2. I'm okay. I'll be okay. It does exhaust me, but I don't know. It's kind of like if you grew up in a family that uses like 1-ply toilet paper, you're not gonna like give a fuck. And that's how it was with travel for me. It's kind of like a bragging rights thing for me at this point where I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, they don't give me water on the plane. I can pack everything up into a clown car and everything. I'll be fine. How? You get really good at Tetris, and you get really good at not packing too much. Especially if, like, for the holidays, like, a lot of people in my family are roughly the same size as me, so I don't really need to bring a lot of clothes. And, like, sometimes, like, my old clothes are there, too. So it's like, I can wear what's back there. And then, when I was visiting my family the last few years, I would bring a couple extra shirts with me, a couple extra things for clothes to the island, and then I left a lot of it there. I left a lot of it there so that way I didn't have to bring more next time. So just, you know, If you're going to the same place, just have your clothes there. And then that's pretty much all you're packing. What else are you packing? You know? I wear my bulkiest shoes. I wear my bulkiest clothes. I have a fanny pack that I wear under my sweater that I keep all of my like things that I need to access when I'm on the flight. It's like my headphones and my phone and my wallet and stuff like that. So technically I have 2 personal items, but they can suck my nuts. I love that squeaky emote. The rotisserie emote is crazy. Okay. Every time you visit your family, your mom fills every square space you have left in your luggage with food. It is hell with security. Wants you to unpack your food items. Oh yeah, I can't fly with food. That's like maybe cookies. I mean, I usually pack like a bag of goldfish crackers, like some kind of snack that is inoffensive. But like that's if I'm lucky. Sometimes I just go and I buy like the trail mix there because I didn't have time to like buy something to eat because I'm certainly not getting fed on the flight. That costs so much money. Yeah, suck my nutcracker. She's trying to unload her pantry onto me. That's crazy. Well, like, you have to consider that my family flies cheapo. So, like, because my family's flying cheap, they're not gonna give me a bunch of stuff to go back. So, like, when they get me stuff for the holidays, if there's anything that's not gonna fit in, like, a little backpack, they're usually gonna just have it sent to my home. And I'll just open it up ahead of time. And then, like... But honestly, usually what my gifts are is video games. So, it's never really something to... that's that concerning. Guys, I have to end stream. I have to end stream. Stream over. I've got to end my last stream of 2025. No! Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Always used to bring a bag of Maltesers or a pack of penguin bars. I've never had a penguin bar. That sounds fun. Na 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 na. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you for the 2025. I hope that 2026 will be better. I wish you all a very merry holiday, and even more than a happy new year. I hope that the new year is kind, or at least kinder. Who are we gonna raid? Oh! Blanc is playing Chance of Sinar right now. Another Italian American as well. So I have a good idea for a raid message for Blanc. Let's do is Dominic the donkey. You know what? We'll put a hee-haw in there. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. I'm writing the message for all of you. There's our raid message for Blanc. Look at that. I didn't know that I had a Donkey 7 TV emote. That's so funny. Raid Blanc. Thank you all so much for keeping me company this wonderful year. Well, the year is maybe not so wonderful, but you're all wonderful. And I hope you all have an even better 2026. The bar is very low. It'll be easy to clear. I hope you have a happy holiday. I hope you enjoy seeing family and friends and found family and eating lots of good food and rocking around the Christmas tree. Please take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Eat lots of yummy cookies. Take your meds. Be nice to your family, even if they're cranky. And I'll miss you. I'll see you all next year. Goodbye. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Stay sexy out there. You better. You thought I almost forgot. Woo!